Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Today our lesson is about the Hamza at the end of the word. Remember in the last two lessons we talked about the Hamza a bit in the beginning of the word and in the middle of the word and what are the rules that dictate how to write the Hamza. Today our focus on this part will be about the Hamza at the end of the word. As you remember, when when you decide on that, you look at the Hamza itself and the letter before it. But today's lesson is special because what decides how to write the hamza at the end of the word is only the harakat or diacritical marks of the letter before the hamza. It doesn't matter what marks the hamza has. So you look at the letter before the hamza, and if the letter before the hamza is kasra, you write it on a ya like this. If the if the letter before the hamza has a dhamma, you write it on the waw. If the letter before the hamza has a fatha, you write it on an alif. If the letter before the hamza has a sukoon, you write it on the line itself separately. Let's take an example. We're gonna read it together. Badi, badi. This is the wrong way of writing the word. So let's put it together. As we said, we don't care about the hamza is in the end of the word. So what decides is the letter before it, which is the dal right here. Okay, and the harakat or the diacritical mark on the dal is the kasra, which means the hamza goes on a ya like this. Okay, so let's write the word. Put all the letters together. Ba di badi. Okay, I hope that's clear so far. Let's take another example. شاطئ شاطئ. Okay, so as you can see the hamza is at the end of the word, so let's look at the letter before it, and it has a kasra, which means we have to write it on a ya this way. Okay, so let's do it. Put the letters together. Sha. I know you don't know this letter yet. We're going to discuss it in the next lesson, inshallah, with another few letters. Sha. There's a kasra here. Okay. Okay, let's read this word together. I'm gonna just add some harakat right here. Okay. Tabato. Tabato. So as you can see, the hamza is right here at the end, very end of the word. So you look at the letter before it, which is the ta, ta, and it has a dhamma, which means the hamza goes on. You got it. A wow. So let's read it. Let's write it together. Ta, ba, to, tabato. Okay, let's read this word together. يقرأ, يقرأ. And as you can see, the hamza is at the end of the word. So you look at the letter before it, which is the ra, and it has a fatha right here, which means, how do you write it? You got it on an alif, like this. So let's go ahead and put the letters together. يقرأ, يقرأ. Okay. This word, let's read it together. جزء, جزء. Yeah, it's a trick. It doesn't matter what marks the hamza has. It's at the end of the word, right here. So you just look at the letter before, which is the zay. Another new letter we did not discuss before. We're gonna discuss it in the. No, I think we discussed this. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we did. So the zay has a sukoon, as you can see, right here. It has a sukoon. That means the Hamza, you keep it on the line as it is. But let's put the letters together so it's correct. The Jim is connected to the Zay, Juz, and the Hamza is on the line, and you can put the Tanween and Dhamma like this, Juz on. Okay, I hope that's clear enough. Now, just a few more examples. Let's read this word together. Nash on. Nash on. So the Hamza, as you can see, is at the end of the word, so we don't care about what diacritical marks it have to decide on where to write the Hamza. So we look at the Shin, and it has a sukoon right here. That means it remains on the line. That's correct. So it remains on the line, and let's put the letters together. Nash on. Nash on. Okay. And another word, shay on. We do not care about this. We only look at the letter before it. It has a sukoon right here. So as you guessed, it's on the line. Shay on. Shay on. Okay, let's read this one together. Sama on. Okay, so the Hamza is at the very end of the word. We look at the letter before it, which is the alif with the sukoon right here. So let's go ahead. Yes, you keep it on the line, and let's put the letters together. Sama on. Sama on. تنوين الضمة. Okay. Now there is an exception for this rule. Yep. When there is a Hamza at the very end of the word preceded by a waw with this mark, we talked about it before, it's called a shadda. Shadda, that means as if there are two waws together, you have to stress on it, a stress mark, shadda. So when you have the Hamza at the end of the word preceded by a waw with a shadda, this will happen. So if you look at this word, let's read it together. Okay? تبوء. تبوء. Now, if you were gonna apply the rule that we talked about, you look at the Hamza is at the very end of the word. Okay, so let's look at the letter before it, which is the waw, and it has a dhamma right here. That means you're gonna write it this way. تبوء. Okay, look, now we have like wows following each other. Now, just so you know, this wow, when there's a letter with the shadda on it, it's like two same letters together to give more stress on it. So this wow is actually, as you can see here, it's two wows. The first one with the sukoon and the second one with the dhamma, because you're saying tabawu, tabawu. So you're having like two wows, two in one, okay? And if you add the hamza right here on the waw, look how not very appealing this would be. It's like three wows, just one after the other. It's not pretty. So in Arabic, they decided that it's okay if you just keep this hamza on the line to make it more appealing. So this is how we should write it. Ta, bow. This is the one with the shadda, and then you just keep the hamza on the line. Tabawu. Okay? I hope that was clear enough. In the next lesson, we were going to discuss these letters you see on the screen. And if you like or find this content useful, Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.